in terms of dating, you said that you
No.
would go up to people and just cold approach people.
Yeah.
You're still doing that?
Every once in a while. I'm not like a go to bar kind of person.
Mhm.
You know, when I hang out with my friends, we either like at each other's place or like at a restaurant. But every once in a while, you know, dog park, something like that.
Tell me, how does that typically go for you?
I have a mini panic attack, and then I'm like, okay, let's go. And then I go, and then I don't remember anything as I'm spurting out nonsense as I try to ask for a number, and then I walk away.
And what's your
With
success?
It
Percentage.
has to be like 5%,
You're
but
serious? 5%.
yeah,
So you
it's
go up to
pretty low.
20 women, and then one of them will say yes and give you
That feels about right. That feels about right.
And do you usually ask for a phone number at the end of it?
Yeah, or Instagram or something. Yeah,
And 1 in 20 will give it to you.
maybe I'm hard guessing on that.
What do you think is causing that? Seems slightly low. I feel
Yeah.
like 30%.
Well, it's a little awkward. I know I'm a bumbling awkward dude when I'm in that situation, and I'm bad at I feel like the success rate would probably go from 5% to 15%, and that's just pure guess on both ends. But like if I did the whole conversation for 5 to 10 minutes and close it off with okay, I'm gonna go. You want to? And it's like that would probably be better. But I just kind of go up and I'm like, you're cute.
That's what you say.
Number.
So you started off with a
Too
compliment
much. So
or something.
I
Yeah.
got recommended this video. I loved it. This guy just started a brand new YouTube channel. His first video got like 600,000 views, and it was him approaching 100 women to try to get a phone number. And it's just him with one of those like, sunglass, like what you have. Just him going and asking, "Hey, I think you're cute. Can I get your phone number?" No. I think he got like 1 out of 100. And all the comments were like, "Yo, you're doing this wrong. You should just like start small talk this and that." And they gave him critiques, and he went out and did it again. And he ended up getting like almost like 1 in 4 saying,
Whoa.
yes, you're getting a number. I think it was to agree to go on an instant date with him.
Oh.
But the secret was like just general small talk first without any objective, was just like chit chatting, and it seemed very natural. And like, obviously you could tell he was awkward in the beginning, but you see his progress through like 1 through 20, and by 20 in, and he's doing this all in a day, like he's kind of warmed up, doing well, and just getting like instant dates,
That's interesting.
getting instant numbers.
It's a lot of work. Yeah, you got to work on it and just really practice it.
Do you notice yourself getting better the more you do it?
Well, the thing is, they're just so far in between.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a restart every time. I had a success 2 days ago where I left a number for a waitress. Most beautiful person literally most beautiful person I've ever seen. Never seen anyone more beautiful. Left my phone number. She didn't text me, but her cute friend texted me.
Well, how did that work out?
She just gave it to her friend. She was like, well, she's married. So she gave it to her
well,
friend.
that makes sense.
And she was like, here's this guy. He's cute. And she texted me, and she's really cute too.
You know what I would do if you're doing this? At least make content out of it, like for members or something like this. No, really, film it.
Yeah, okay.
That would be amazing to watch. I would love to watch
Well,
that.
if you want to apply to be my wife and child bear, go to calebhammer.com/onlyfans. That's where it all is.
Is it actually a
You know what?
Well, we should make a link. Just
like
go
with a
into
little
like a
Google
picture
Forms?
of me.
Yeah.
Would you ever have a form where people can submit to go on a date with you?
No, unless it was for a show. It'd have to be for a show. I
Film
don't
it.
think so.
Yeah, sure.
Because then you just get parasocial. I have a feeling. It would just be like
Yeah.
fan. And it's just like
Film, put it on the show. Like do what Jubilee does, where you have like a sheet
you
in
do a
between
member
you.
show.
But where you have a sheet in between you, and you're just talking to people. You can't see them.
Yeah.
And just like have them answer questions, and then you pick the one that
Could be
you
interesting.
like the most out of the top 20, and then you go on a date with them, and maybe on the date you discuss credit scores and like savings goals and just things like this, and it's a fantastic show.
Yeah, the girl that you picked on your blind date on your,
Mhm.
I ended up talking to her just on accident.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But long distance, so it didn't work.
Do you tend to get more nervous? This is once again a bad sounding question, but the more pretty
Give it to me.
the girl is, does it tend to make you more apprehensive to go in and talk to her?
Probably. I'm not nervous on dates, but I'm definitely nervous asking people out.
Yeah, that's definitely the scary part.
I think I'm nervous either way because I'm obviously attracted to them if I'm asking them out.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
And have you ever cold approached someone and then they recognize you?
ooh, I think once. I think I fucking buried that down deep. Yeah, it was like, yeah, but I love your show, or I have a boyfriend, but I love your show. One of those.
It would
type
be even
things.
worse if it'd be like, my boyfriend loves your show.
Yeah. I almost asked someone out who I almost asked for someone's Instagram who came up to me the other day and started talking, but she was with someone and I just couldn't do it because it could have been her brother.
Here's
but it
what
could
you
have been her
ask.
boyfriend.
I'll tell you the way to get around that. How do you guys know each other? Instant.
It's
Oh,
easy.
this is my boyfriend. Oh, cool. How long have you been together? 2 years. That's awesome. Hey, do you live nearby? Like, and then you just spin it off.
All right,
Yeah.
But anytime it's what?
Go ahead.
Anytime
Once
they're
it
like,
says it's her
oh,
boyfriend.
this is my friend. Now all you need to do
Get
is
the
no. Now pay attention to the friend, and like make him feel like he's a part of the conversation.
and ignore her?
I think it's a polite thing to do.
To ignore
here's
her?
the thing.
No.
If-
You
wait,
just
I'm
involve
confused.
everyone in the conversation.
Oh, okay,
go
yeah.
ahead.
No, but you
Yeah.
chit chat. You chit chat with the guy for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to make it seem like, all right, I'm gonna block you out. All right,
oh,
good.
No.
Yeah,
I'm always
Yeah.
awkward in those encounters anyway. When anyone comes up to me, like I just never really know what to say. I'm just like, "Oh, thanks for watching." Fist bump. Yeah.
So if you came up to Caleb a couple days ago, which is sometime in December,
And home slice
at Home
South
Slice,
Congress.
that's a great. I'm gonna go there when I'm here. It's a great pizza spot. If you came up to Caleb and you had a gentleman with you,
No,
slide into his DMs
absolutely.
or something.
Yeah.
CalebHamer.com/OnlyFans.
She was cute.
Yeah, don't be afraid to ask how they know each other. That's always
That's smart. That's really smart. Just, I don't know. Didn't think about that.
What about dating apps?
Yeah, that's where I get the majority of my dates. Is Hinge and Bumble. Those are the two I use.
Hinge and Bumble. What do you find to be more successful?
Whatever one I'm focusing on. I can't do both at the same time, so I'm just like going in on one.
And what do you think about dating fans? Do you think that's a weird thing, like someone who watches your content?
Okay, it's really difficult because I'm in a weird situation now where it's like almost anyone and everyone that I just like meet in general has at least seen a clip, because clips have gone viral, or now they're like, I've seen the Rocket Money commercial, so it's like they've seen the face. So a lot of people know who I am. Where they are in the stage of like, oh, I'm a diehard fan, or oh yeah, I just know you exist. That's what I don't know. So I would totally cool to go on a date with, like, unless we get to the parasocial weirdness where it's like they know everything about me, I know nothing about them. That's a bit weird. I accidentally went on one of those dates. They didn't tell me until during. It wasn't a very good date. But if someone knows of my existence, that's totally fine. It's totally fine. I know there's conversations around power dynamics and stuff, but I don't know. It's really weird. Again,
I think it's impossible to not have a power dynamic in some capacity. Like, even if you have a really beautiful woman and like an average looking dude, there's going to be
an
a
income difference.
Well,
yeah, but there's going to be a power dynamic there
That's
just because
the
she'll have more
conversation-
options than the guy.
That's the conversation that Twitter tends to fail to have with power dynamics. Is everything has a power dynamic.
Yeah.
Technically, you have a power dynamic right now because you guys are going to edit this, and whatever it is what it is. That's fine. Even if I have a say, like, there is a power dynamic. Power dynamic between a teacher and a student and a mother and a daughter and me and my pet. There's a power dynamic anywhere. Power dynamics are not a bad thing. Abusive power dynamic is
Of
a bad
course,
thing. And
yeah.
how do you abuse it? Everyone always brings up, there's a power dynamic. That's not a bad thing. It's like, hey, you don't get to come on this show unless you do this naughty bad thing. That's an abuse of a power dynamic. That's what people need to freak out about. But so I wouldn't have the issue of them knowing I exist and us getting dinner. That wouldn't be too big of a deal for me. It just gets weird if it's parasocial. Then that's just when I'm not having fun anymore. Because like, you know everything about me. It's just me trying to, it just gets weird.
Yeah.